I meant to look and see if that upgradable factories mod was console, didn't I? Was server.
Yeah. That's why I said if there was any mods, and you said no, you can keep. We thought we
I
would.
didn't. I forgot about that. I'll be honest with you. Which is funny because I've been using on my Valley series a lot just lately.
Yeah. If you haven't, go and check out the playlist. The playlist for the Valley Valley of the Old
The Valley of
Farm.
the Old Farm. It's a very good map. I'll say that, it's a very good map. A lot of detail, a lot of little intricate pieces in that map that I really enjoy.
Never played it. Don't
Hmm.
like it.
I hadn't until this series. It's one I'd seen and I'd sort of seen around, and I don't know. I was looking for because I'd done a lot of Carmsden. As much as I like Carmsden, there's a few things. The lack of traffic, the lack of these big roads gets me after a while. I don't know why. I'm just not a big fan of farming in the apocalypse.
Yeah, but Carmsden, don't want to be offensive to.
Oh, I'm not being offensive. It's an amazing map. It's really well done.
It is.
There's just bits of it that are not my taste.
I do like Carmsden. It's just to do anything on Carmsden I didn't get much of a chance to play Home Worlds.
I was going to say, if you're going to say everything takes a while, you're talking to an ex-Home Worlds player.
Well, yeah, I know. But
harvesting some of the far fields on my farm on Home Worlds used to take 6 tip tracks with tippers. Because literally the harvest I had used to fill the tippers in like 2. And while one was running round...
Why don't you use a bloody semi?
Because semis into fields isn't a thing we do in this country a lot.
No, I know, but...
No, it's on an emphasis. I mean, I could use the really unrealistic equipment, but as well as that has its place, I'm not always the biggest fan of that. I've avoided using that on the Valley. I thought about it, but I deliberately disabled like the Colossus Harvester and all that.
I don't have it, so...
Oh, the Colossus Harvester that can do 40 miles an hour with 100% link capacity. It's got its place and it can be quite entertaining.
You know, it's just like... If I wasn't doing a series or anything like that, then maybe if I was just having, messing around myself, then, things would be different.
I think that shouldn't be, because the best videos come from maps you really enjoy. So if it's one you'd enjoy playing, it'd make good videos. It's always my opinion. There's no worse than you can tell when a video and they're not enjoying doing it.
Yeah, but I mean the problem is though, it's like I like Purbeck, I like Carmsden. But we did Purbeck.
Yeah. I want to get into Court Farms properly, but it's just at the moment I have other ones I want to do instead. I'll probably come to it at some point.
I mean, if I could I would love, and honest to God, if it is here and it's well done.
At Balham Road.
Well, I want to get in Balham Road a bit more, but Sosnoska, I used to love that map. I don't know if it ever got brought across.
I think I've seen it in Mod Hub, you know. How good a convert it was, I couldn't tell you, but I think I've seen it.
Because, Sosnoska was...
The other one was the other Auction David one that I always forget the name of. I don't think it was Sandy Bay, it was the other one.
It was Sandy.
There was Sandy, but there was the other one as well. Chellington,
yeah.
I put a lot of time into that map. That was a great map.
Skellington was very interesting.
I think you lining them up there just to show off to me every time I drive past.
Huh?
You lining all your tracks up so you can see them off the road. Just showing off. Look what I've got.
Could be worse. You could be dooming yourself.
Why?
Well, you probably just driven past the shop. I'm guessing.
Oh, why? You got something on there that I never saw.
Oh, Jesus. I've got to deliver to the supermarket?
Oh, you've such a long drive on that one, mate.
I've got to go over to Field 82 for a contract. And I'm probably instantly regretting the contract I've chosen.
Oh, I see. Is that potatoes again?
No, that's cotton.
Oh. Oh.
That's cotton.
Best thing is, mate, we're going to
Wow.
be finishing this day in not too long.
I've never used this cotton harvester before.
Which one is it, the JD or the case?
No, this is John Deere.
Ah, okay.
Never actually used this cotton. And I got a Valtra T195 active with a... Oh, okay. With an unusual cotton trailer. And a trailer I've never ever used before.
Oh, well, that should be interesting.
But, okay, well the Valtra did not like that. So it's the McCormick cotton tag trailer, apparently.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
I could just go and have a look, but I'm lazy, so I'll literally just open the shop and have a look myself.
I know,
Oh, it almost looks like a logging tray. I don't know, it looks like a tray that carries boats.
Yeah.
If you took that arm off. But yeah, I see what you mean. Like I say, we're going to be finishing in a little over an hour for the night.
I know.
You're going to move the equipment over to the yard and then...
No, I'm taking over the field.
That's what I mean, and then ready to go
Valtra
tomorrow.
sounds really nice. It does sound really nice, this Valtra. Don't do this to me, game. My bank balance might be hurting enough.
Well, you're now thinking you want to buy one.
Thinking I want a Valtra. I do like Valtras. Hey, technically I'm trading one of my new homes for a Valtra. Because probably one of my new homes would be worth what this Valtra's probably worth.
Yeah, but if there happens to be one up second hand.
I don't know, I haven't looked at the second-hand market.
There's a Kubota M7. There's a Lintrack. There's a Fendt Ideal.
What?
A case Fendt Ideal Harvest. You know the big Ideal Harvest then?
Oh.
These were the one you and Al used to use for like every contract. The black one.
Yeah, the one that you could rebrand.
Yeah. There's a Quad Track. There's a Massey Ferguson 7710. There's a Challenger MT700, that being one of those, like, twin.
I don't... See, I used to like the big, like, tractors.
And then there's one of those, it is a John Deere, but it's called a Coston Reuter. It's one of the forestry. It's quite clearly a John Deere, but it's got like a big crane built onto it.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Don't really rate the Kubotas. I mean, that sounds weird.
They're alright. The biggest one's not too bad, but it's just there's no real like high power options.
Yeah. Oh, look, a Mahindra. I remember what fun you had with one of them.
You bring that up every time.
Because it's just such a memorable moment.
No, I still think the better moment was using the was it the Scarrack it was called, one of the pickup.
Yeah.
And I was using that and I was like towing like the massive wheel loader on the back of it and that.
Yeah. One of the other good moments though was actually, still to this day, he never, ever saw you drive past.
Yeah, I know. I'd have his John Deere on the back of a trailer just...
It was a cotton harvest trailer.
Yeah, it was that little red one that's in this game.
Yeah. It was that.
Tiny little red one.
I don't know what you were towing it with.
It was a Scarrack. It was that pickup.
Was it the Scarab?
Yeah, it was that pickup I always used to use.
Yeah. And he never... I saw you go past and I was just sat there with a smirk on my face. Because I couldn't really give it away.
Yeah.
And there's you just going past with his tractor on. It was like, oh, how he did not... He must have been in first person. That's all I can say. Because if he'd have been
I was just looking the other way. He just had his camera tilted the other way or something.
Well, if he'd have been in third person, yeah, he would have...
Yeah, but if he's like, if his camera was looking behind him, not in front of him or something like that. I mean, he's a Sydney past on the map, but it just depends how much attention. But yeah, we were talking about this before about Survive the Hunt, how they don't see.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you're not paying attention, you're just not paying attention, you know.
And maybe he wasn't. That's the thing, maybe he wasn't paying attention. But I noticed it. But I was in third person. Usually when he was in this game, he would be in first.
Yeah.
He generally would go into first person, so if he's not looking in the mirrors and the mirrors aren't drawing it, either his mirrors aren't correct angle or
not drawing far enough distance.
Not drawing a far enough distance, which it would have been really for the console.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have seen it, and like I said, the only reason I saw it was because it was third. That's funny as anything. Was that the time you took it up to? That was the time you took it to the lighthouse. I'm sure it was.
Yeah, and put it up on that bridge.
How the hell you put it?
Because he was mad when he was back in then. If you reset a tractor, you lost all the diesel out of it.
Yeah.
And you had to reset it to the shop, which meant you lost all the diesel that was in it.
Yeah. Because we had a job trying to get it off the bridge. Or he had a job trying to get it off the bridge.
Trying to get it off without resetting it.
Yeah. And it was always his tractor that you would pick on.
Oh yeah, it was. It's part of the joke.
You have to give me less than 2 minutes just so I can get
Yeah, no problem.
Just so I can get this across the train track.
So I'm watching what I've got my stuff anyway, so yeah, I'm not worried about that.
God, it could have been a more awkward spot, this.
What do you mean I own fields over there?
What, over 82?
Yeah.
This is a big machine. And the fence is Why did it click when it turned 8?
I don't know.
That was weird. You know when you hear like a menu click or...
I have no idea, man. I got it because I had a little bit of a wage payment go out.
Yeah, I didn't. It was like a menu click.
Alright. No idea.
There you go. So, if you want to...
Skip the night?
Advancy.
Mate, we can probably go for 7 AM again. I try and judge because I know roughly what it'll be daylight by.
I need to check my fields. Oh, come on, game. I'm getting that thing with the fields at the moment.
Yeah.
Not ready, not ready, not ready, not ready. Oh well, not ready. That's fine by me. So I can do this contract. Oh god, this thing unfolds. This thing actually looks cool. And it just the way it unfolds just reminds me of a goddamn dustbin wagon.
You just reminded me of Shatner then. This thing unfolds. I've got Will Buxton, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
The person who finishes first will win the race.
Oh, dumb. I don't know what it is about Buxton. He's the only one I never really liked. He's just funny. He's just funny when he gets the piss taken out of it, especially.
Doing Connor's doing it. So.
Yeah. God, imagine if he actually met Buxton face to face.
Oh, don't, I've told you before. I've said it before, but that when Carlos met Carlos, he still made me one of the funniest things.
Yeah. It still made me laugh when he met Danny. What he says to him, what Danny says to him.
That one in the bar was pretty good as well. When he defreezes down. Sorry, mate. No, that's it reserved for Daniel.
Yeah.
And Daniel like, Sergio, I got you a drink. I'll get you a fresh one.
I still don't. I mean, okay, yeah, all the drivers in the team, you know, are quite good sports about it, but I kind of don't I kind of get the whole Daniel and...
Well, the idea is that he wants in the Red Bull, innit?
Yeah.
And if killing Sergio's the way to do it, then... fair enough.
Oh, right, okay, so this thing actually takes a cotton, fills 100% and then actually turns it into... Weird. Fair enough.
I don't know if that's the one. We've got to watch just one of them. It will not let you unload a partly filled bale.
Probably this one.
So you've got to watch, because I've had reports where people have been able to finish contracts because it won't spit out the last little bit.
Yeah, probably this. We'll soon see.
Well, if you hit that bug the other way around, you just spawn a freaking bale. Well, we'll cross that bridge. Hopefully you don't get that problem. I've seen it on Reddit and that.
Yeah.
I've always used the case one, the red one.
Yeah, but didn't give me that option. And I wasn't renting it out.
Yeah, no, I'm having it. I understand that.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I do like Connor. I think he's great. But yeah, no, the Carlos one he's probably the best one.
Yeah. When he does his real voice, and my God, that's what you sound like.
Yeah. It's so different.
Well, I didn't realise he was Irish. I honestly thought it was like. Actually, I didn't get he was an Aussie.
And yeah, that's how I knew he was Irish. But then it was just the way. Like I say, he's done a lot of. Seems to do a lot of Paddy Power stuff now.
Yeah, he did a lot to do with like golf and I think he must be a big golf fan.
He does the golf. He does the football as well. Yeah, because he did impressions of the golfers to Carlos. Because Carlos asked him if he played golf. If you remember in that video.
Yeah.
I mean...
You can't imagine F1 driver playing golf. It seems like such a slow...
Yeah. I mean, I'll play golf. Mini golf.
I only play it if I can play it off TV towers. Told you to be. When I thought about the mental image of John Cena hitting the golf ball, sort of touching, and having to put the club in his teeth to climb the tower. is one that literally just had me laughing for ages. I just it just was so unexpected.
Yeah, but the thing is, that is up there with some of our funniest
with me
moments.
rocketing myself off the building.
Yeah.
That's the other one you guys go back to, when I managed to rocket myself off the roof of the casino.
Yeah. But
You got me covered, guys. No.
Yeah, because Alan turned around and goes, "You got me covered."
No, it was me. I said, cover me, because I'm going out with a rocket launcher to try it.
Was it you or was it? I'm sure it was Alan.
It was me.
Oh,
me.
right, yeah. And it was just... That was one of them moments that literally just killed... Not... This is a weird way to express it, but apart from killing your character, but it just killed you with laughter. It was another one of the...
Oh yeah, said the John Cena moment, dude.
Yeah.
I could not do anything but laughing for quite a while. I mean, the game dropped me shortly afterwards. It was actually did me a favour, because it was trying to compose myself.
But yeah, no, that was... It was just absolutely hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Because...
It was just unexpected. That's
Yeah.
the long and short of it.
I'm doing this for science. Wait, what? What are you doing? It's a friggin' TV. If you haven't seen the video, it's on TikTok.
It was on, yeah, it was on Golf 23, I think it's called, or PGA 23.
Yeah.
And we'd been joking all night, because we played the last one, and I don't know what happened. The wind was atrocious, and was knackering us all, and we'd been swinging it around buildings, and we'd laughed and joked about what happens if you try and hit a building and stuff like that. So I was way behind on this whole, couldn't do what about it. So I went, right, I'm doing this for science. We joked, what will happen if we hit a TV tower? Now I thought it would either just phase straight through it, or the game would glitch and go inside the TV tower.
Yeah.
What actually happened was the game froze for a little bit of time while it figured it out. And when I respawned, I was stood on top of the TV tower next to the cameraman.
Yeah.
To take my shot. The game had they'd obviously fully rendered and made a platform with TV towers. Which I find incredible that they went to that detail.
Because they probably knew somebody would eventually
some pillock would try it. Hi, I'm some pillock.
And I mean, it just led to uncontrollable laughter.
Yeah.
Side-splitting laughter to the point of I couldn't breathe and couldn't see because of the tears coming out of my eyes from laughing. David couldn't breathe. He was really struggling.
Yeah, oh yeah, he just about killed me. It was amazing.
And it's just the things that, you know, it's just stupid.
It was one of those moments, and like I said, the thing as well is, because it wasn't expected, made it all better. You know, there was no script, there was no.
Yeah, because you know, it's not like it's not that you said, oh, last hole, if I'm down, I'm gonna do this, you know, or whatever. I'm gonna do this for the hell of it. So we weren't expecting it, and that's what made it better. Yeah. We've had some of the best moments when they've been. Well,
always. The best moments are always unplanned, because they're always so much better when it just happens. Don't get me wrong, you can write brilliant scripts. We have gone in, we never write scripts for videos here.
No.
I'll tell you that, folks. We go into videos with ideas. We go into videos having done pre-setup sometimes to lead things a particular way if we need to. Which everybody does. That's no big secret, because sometimes you have to. To get what you want done, you need to do a bit of run-up. But we never go in with a set we have to, and plus as well, as anybody who's watched it at time knows, we get sidetracked so bloody easily.
Oh yeah.
Anyone who's watched my Valley series, oh, I've got this to do today, folks. 5 minutes later, oh, hang on, that needs doing. Oh, hang on, that could do with doing. Oh, look, there's a contract there that's not bad. 2 episodes later, I've still not done what I was supposed to do in the original.
Yeah. Doesn't surprise.
You know, and that's the way I am, unfortunately. I'm not trying to say it's anything spectacular, it's probably a problem, but it's me.
Well, no, because, like...
But I like that bit, because to me, if you try and stick too rigid to a plan, it's going to feel rigid.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Well...
That's nice, I've used that.
Yeah, and...
But anyway, yeah, so we'll go into some videos with an idea. But like I say, we never pre-plan to a degree where it has to happen this way. And I'm a big believer in, if something develops in front of you, run with it.
like what happened with the golf.
Like what's happened several occasions. Like what's happened in a lot of this series. What I'm doing now is not what I started out thinking I was going to do when we started however many episodes ago.
You want to know the truth?
Go on.
That yard, everything that's there, wasn't my original intention.
Yeah, none of... And as I've learnt this map and some things, I've come up with other ideas.
Somebody's over there somewhere. One of your drivers is passing me, but I can't see him. He's down the hill.
You know, and that's the way...
Yeah.
But I always think you have to, because if you stick too rigid, you end up backing yourself into a corner. And if your idea doesn't work, but you've put so much into that idea, you're buggered. You end up, say, in a trap.
Mm.
Whereas if you're willing to stay pretty fluid about it, then at least you can sort of let things develop. I say that at work. I said we actually had a couple of new guys start, and I've said to them, look, if you can think on your feet, you'll do well. Because you will, whatever you think, you will suddenly get hit with a situation you did not see coming. And the good guys are the guys who can just roll with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I hate to try. Okay, certain videos within the series, there's probably been a little bit of pre-prep on certain. Yeah,
sometimes you need to
videos, but
if either to get things done or just in some cases, like I've done little bits of soft video for the Valley, because you don't need to spend 3 episodes, what do you mean, trying to stack pallets?
No.
It's that simple. So I'll do a little bit off screen. I'll always say I've done a bit off screen, and I try and never sell products off screen.
No.
Because then you don't, I'm not suddenly gaining money without it being seen.
Yeah.
Because that to me is where things could start to look odd. I'll admit, while you were away, because I went a little bit of clean up on this, I went and picked all my bales. I had 130 bales on my grass field. I went and picked them up.
Yeah,
I just picked them up and put them in storage.
Yeah, but I'm kind of glad you did something like that, because
you don't want to be spending have a full night of me just picking bales.
Well, no, it wasn't that. I think we were seeing the effects
of having too many on the map.
Of having too many about. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I just come on. I think it was about an hour, and just picked all my bales up.
You basically put them into your little
into the bale storage. Yeah.
Thing that you had fun with last time and issues with at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is.
It's
fair enough.
Like I say, to me, it's for quality of life, I would call it. Because like I say, if I didn't do that, there probably would have been, tonight would have just been me collecting those bales.
Yeah, but it was like, people were like, well, why didn't we see the rest of your potato contract? Because like I said previously,
It would have been about 3 episodes.
it would have just been like literally me doing potatoes every single episode, and that would have been really boring. So I did come on and finish it off, and I told David I did.
Yeah, and like I say, I just came and moved those bales. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, but did you do FTC off? And
Yeah, I turned that off for that time paused.
yeah.
See, I was collecting bales in the dark, which became like a freaking treasure hunt.
Well, yeah, now you know how I feel trying to do a bloody 5.5 hour contract in the dark.
Yeah. I know they're around here somewhere. I'm using the frigging... Because on our easy development controls, you have a thing that shows your bales.
Yeah, yeah.
Plus I'm on the minimap. But you're still like trying to like drive around in the dark using just the lights on the tractor to try and figure out where these goddamn bales are.
Hmm. Yeah, and I mean, I've seen people try and do scripted videos myself, not me doing them personally, but
Yeah. The trouble for me is I can't stick to something like that because if I see something interesting, I want to go for it.
well, the problem is, okay, if we were doing maybe, you know, if we were doing a series that was like role play,
Yeah, oh yeah, stuff like that needs the script and needs the free.
that would be
Set up.
different, you know. You know, if it'd be funny, you know, if we ever did, I don't know, if we ever did some sort of 5M roleplay stuff, that would be not. There'd be a baseline of, right, well, this is my character, this is what he does, sort of thing. You know, your character would have a story, but then what you do within that, say, 5M server,
Yeah.
would just develop your character's background more. You know, you'd have a pre-existing. It's like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
for example, my big ambitions. You know, my character's called. Hence why, if you've noticed my Warhammer character name is very similar to my big ambition character name.
I must admit I haven't done.
Yeah. Well, no, because Warhammer, it was like Katrina.
Yeah.
Warhammer, it's Kate. You know, it's Kate. And then, now, Kate was, the Katrina and the Kate thing was a little bit of a throwback to one of my most favourite companions. I wasn't exactly going to call them
In Fallout 4.
in Fallout 4.
Yeah. I had a feeling that's where it was aiming at, but I wasn't 100%.
Yeah, so that's why the whole Katrina and like Kate it's a throwback to, what's the Irish one? You find that bar.
It's Kate, but it's spelled C-A-I-T in it.
Yeah,
It's pronounced Kate, yeah, you're right on that.
yeah, and that is the throwback to Fallout 4 because that was a character I really enjoyed having as a companion, and unfortunately my character was a lesbian, but who gives a shit? Because then that character ended up becoming my character's love interest. Now it's going to become very interesting when it comes to Starfield, because I believe Starfield you can have romances as well.
Have you seen all the videos, by the way, of the people like stealing all the credit from the casino?
No. I know of it, but no. Yeah. There is it's the old Skyrim trick, isn't it?
Yeah, you get a
The
container,
Yeah.
slide them into a container, and then...
Yeah, it's the old what it used to be with Skyrim. If you placed an object on an NPC's head,
I think that was in Fallout 4. Couldn't you put trash cans on top of goo?
yeah, well you could
Because they used to jokingly call it ghoul power armor.
there was a certain little thing you could do where you basically put a bucket over an NPC head in like or Summit in Skyrim, and then you could steal their items without noticing, and that sort of made its way back into Starfield a similar way.
Oh no, the one in Starfield, the one I've seen, literally they're getting like a basket, putting it under the table, then using another item to scrape the containers off, scrape the credits off the table into this basket, and taking this basket into another room and emptying it.
Oh yeah, it's similar. It's a similar thing, but yeah, it's a sneaky way. Whether that'll get patched or not, I don't know. But you know you have the likes of that, and I mean it's going to be interesting with Starfield. I'm not going to obviously say too much because, well, I'm going to have to get on with recording that as tomorrow.
Aye.
But I have a direction what I'm doing with Starfield now that I've not looked anything up, as I say, but I know there's going to be a certain direction I've got to go first before doing anything else I originally have pre-planned last live stream.
Like we were saying before about how you've got to be a bit fluid with these things, you can't always have a set.
Yeah. Well, I was going to, like I say, I was going to do some side quests, but then I looked at something and thought, and it basically, little tip was play the missions until this certain point.
Right.
Then move on to your side quests if you want to do it. It's better if you did it. For some reason, it's better if you do that. But that's fine. I don't mind doing that because the stuff that I wanted to do side quest isn't really important right now. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, from last live stream, the fucking crew prices in that game are expensive. So to get anybody on your crew for your ship,
you need to do a lot of missions to make the money.
Well, they try. I went into the well, as it's called, the well, something like that, and a crew member had tried charging me, I think it was like 14,000 credits. Now, because of the skill set I had, when I started the game, you know, like you used to do your traits, your skills. Well,
like the special in Fallout.
Yeah, that's back. But you have traits as well, so if you take certain traits, there is certain ways you can be persuasive without affecting too much. You know, you don't get a negative buff or anything for non-persuasion, you know, persuasion failing. And it's, you can get them down to about 7,000 or so credits, depending on who you want, whether you want a pilot, you know, an extra pilot, like Astro person. Yeah.
Astrophysicist.
Something like that, yeah. You know, you've still got to earn your credits. So trying to hire crew at this early stage is like nigh impossible, but there is one person I actually want on my crew, and I can mention it, and that is the person that we met last live stream. If you haven't seen the live stream, go and have a look at the live stream. And that's Sarah. She's the sort of constellation leader, and I want her.
What about in the game?
Because of the trait that she's got. And interestingly enough, is if you can, technically, if she's probably the only nicest female, it's weird though. I'm gonna say that now. It's really weird. I play as female characters, yet any love interest within a game, I always pick the women models.
Well, you know, maybe she's a bit self-discovery, mate.
No, what I mean is, Cyberpunk. Did you ever... How far did you get with Cyberpunk?
I never got far into that at all. I always meant to when it got put on the list. He probably used to at some point, but not past the first couple of missions, I don't think.
I completed Cyberpunk. I'm waiting for the DLC. I'm waiting for the new expansion that's coming out. I have the expansion. It's ready. I'm just waiting for it to unlock because this one has Idris Elba coming into it.
Alright, awesome.
I mean, Keanu Reeves is still going to be there. I mean, I suppose you know about obviously Johnny Silverhand.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves. Well, he's still going to be there, but Idris Elba's coming in, and it's like, wow, how much did you spend to get him involved? I mean, honestly, do you know who would have been more fitting for? I kind of want to see a video game company approach Momoa to play a psychopath villain.
I've told you, I'm still waiting. And I don't know whether it was years ago when I first learned about him. He's apparently still supposed to be the lead in a Just Cause film.
Yes, it is.
Which, like I say, if that's done well, that could be one of the most amazing films.
Oh yeah, but...
Explosions, the video game made into a film. The video game that proves you can solve any problem with enough explosives.
Yeah, but with just... I don't know what it was, just... I'd like to see him as a psychopath.
It was a very different role we saw in Fast 10 when he compared to what we've seen him in the past. And he seemed to really get into it and enjoy it.
Oh, I absolutely love it.
Oh, it was great. It was so well done. And it was so like I say, having gone in, managed to avoid pretty much all trailers and everything.
I saw the trailer, but I didn't read the character.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you can see the trailer and then you can read, oh well, the character's gonna be like this. You know, as in like you see Statham or The Rock or something like that. You know what their character, you kind of get a read on their character. Well, apart from the trailer I saw with where he turns around and goes, oh well, you blow up the Vatican, well you'll go to hell. Yeah.
Mm.
I didn't really. That was the only trailer I'd ever seen, and it didn't really
give a lot away.
Yeah, it didn't really prepare me for what his character was going to be like. And honest to God, if they'd let him go free roam on that character, which I imagine they have, that was a stroke of fucking genius.
Yeah, it was one. It was absolutely amazing.
It was, yeah. I mean,
Plus, as I said before, he drove a purple muscle car. What's not to love?
Yeah.
I know he was the bad guy, but he drove a purple muscle car, so I'm on his side.
I mean,
he just wanted his family's money back.
Yeah. After I'd seen the film, I went and found like the sort of outtake B-roll type stuff on, or gone through and looked for some of the interviews to do with the film.
Mm.
And you could sort of tell, even when it showed you, like some outtakes or whatever, the bit where he meets Dom, and about the goosebumps and everything. Do you remember that bit?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Well, he played up on it on the B-roll bit, and it's just funny because the way he had obviously like Vin Diesel and stuff, but they managed to sort of make him laugh a bit.
Yeah.
And I mean, there was one line in, it was like do you remember the which one was it? Is it where Hobbs walked in like the barbecue bit, and then
Yeah, I know what you mean.
is it when Roman says, "Oh, you forgot your baby oil" or something like that, and then
Yeah.
or something, and then
Thing is, a lot of those lines aren't scripted.
no, this is what I mean. This was a totally ad-libbed line because
There was one in one of the earlier ones where I think it was the same. It was Hobbs and Roman, and he walks in and I think Roman says something about buy your t-shirts at Baby Gap. He's something about where you need someone to control that big ass forehead of yours.
yeah, that's what I'm on about.
And you see Ludacris
Spit his drink out. Yeah.
And it was none of that was on script.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That was the one I was trying to refer to there.
Oh right, I thought they've done 2 or 3.
Well, it's like the laughter in. You've seen Hobson's Shaw? Have you?
I actually haven't.
Oh.
Believe it or not, it's the one of the series I've never seen. I don't know why I've never seen it. It's just one I've never.
I haven't. Is it Hobson's Shaw? It's one of them where he basically comes out. Yeah, it's Hobson's Shaw. I think. And he goes basically when all this is over, you know, I'm going to bounce your forehead off the wall or whatever. You know, like they do to wind each other up.
Yeah.
While they're doing some mission or like car up or something, and then because he turns around and goes, well, with all due respect, Captain or something like that, I'm gonna get a toothbrush or something. He basically does the Rock line on him.
Hmm.
And you know, it's just, it was not scripted because they start laughing because he cracks Statham up. I mean, honest to God, you know, you would think Jason Statham is you'd think he'd be quite a serious actor.
Well, he is when he needs to be, but that doesn't mean they don't enjoy a laugh at a joke.
No, but you would. Have you ever seen Spy?
Yeah. Well, you think Statham's serious? Have you ever seen Mean Machine?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's going through his head right now is just like Irish music and him flipping around in the goal.
Yeah. No, but
it's just genius. Great pairing of films that Mean Machine, The Longest Yard, Mean Machine, the British version, Vinnie Jones and Danny Dyer.
Don't read Dan Dyer too much.
How can you not like Ken Paul? Right, leave.
Yeah, but
He was the voice of Ken Paul in Vice City, man.
yeah, I know he was, but I don't.
Alright, Bush, how's your Vera, mate?
I think
He's done there's been a couple of films, there's that, and there's one called The Business. Set in the 80s, like drugs.
Yeah.
I really enjoy that. It's brilliant. It's really funny.
No, but what I mean by.
And it's a lot of the same actors as Mean Machine. It must have been a bit of a group of them.
Yeah. It's like Sandler as his own
Yeah.
group, don't he? No, but what I mean is like just. I think. Because of other stuff he's done was basically ended up with my disliking of him.
It's a bit like me and Ryan Gosling. And I just don't know. Something about him, I think it's mainly down to Deadpool. I just don't like Ryan Gosling.
You mean Ryan Reynolds?
Ryan Reynolds, that's one. And it's a shame because, like I say, that Free Guy should be right up my street.
Oh, Free Guy's brilliant. Honestly.
But I can't stand him. I've tried to watch it and I just can't stand him.
Yeah, but Deadpool's not as bad as you think. Green Lantern sucked. And I should have liked Green Lantern.
Not one I've.
It's another Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, I get that, I get it.
I should have liked it.
My liking for comedies is just somehow Deadpool just didn't sit right, just didn't. So how many cotton bells have you actually got off that field?
I think I've got one or two more to. I think I've got one or two to collect.
God.
And the trailer only takes 3 at a friggin' time.
So you're going to do multiple trips.
Yep.
Oops, I think I'm creating a traffic jam.
No, but I say Ryan. I like Ryan Reynolds. I liked Deadpool. I didn't. What did I watch the other night on Sky? I was watching something on Sky Go. Was it Sky Go or was it Disney Plus? There was like the This Is Wrexham thing, or whatever the hell it is.
Oh, that's not on Netflix at the moment. Maybe on Disney actually. About him and the other guy buying Wrexham Football Club.
Yeah. I should have gone the other way. Bugger. I'm going the long way around here. Oh well.
So if you'd gone the other way, you'd be stuck in the traffic jam at the gate, I think.
Oh, that wouldn't matter to me.
I've just moved. I've moved up and cleared it.
You know, and it's just, yeah. The problem is, do you like Jeff Bridges?
Yeah.
See, have you seen R.I.P.D.?
No.
Maybe what I don't know what if you ever get a chance to watch R.I.P.D. I don't know if you will. It's got Ryan Reynolds in. It's got Jeff Bridges in. Also got Kevin Bacon in.
Hi.
And I want to remember the actor's name, but really cannot remember the actor's name. He also makes an appearance, but I've got to remember his name.
Jeff Bridges. I had to double check that Jeff Bridges because I think when you first said it, my first thought, I actually thought Lloyd Bridges at first. But I do like to know who you mean as well.
Yeah.
Lloyd Bridges, of course, was the captain in the Hot Shots films.
Yeah, no.
Bloody brilliant.
Oh, Hot Shots films. Good.
I still stay now. Come on, get Charlie Sheen in. We've now got another Top Gun film. Let's have another Let's have a Hot Shots Part 3.
You've got to, yeah.
The world is ready.
Another Hot Shots would do good.
Yeah, now we've got another Top Gun film to go at.
You've got part 1, part 2. And
Part 3.
yeah, it would. Yeah, you definitely would. Another Hot Shots wouldn't go amiss.
Yeah, you are taking a long way around that.
Yeah.
Just look at where you are on the map.
How'd you call him? He's going to do my head in if I don't figure out who he is. I can tell you, You seen Kung Fu Panda?
Jack Black?
No, it's not him. It's a guy that voices his dad, the goose.
The guy who's his dad, well, Meatloaf, but I know that's not what you're on about.
That's Tenacious D.
Correct.
Pick a D. Not seen that movie in a long time.
Oh, she'd never seen it, so we watched it the other week. I also finally got to watch Spaceballs.
And?
Not as what I thought, because she's a big John Candy fan. I think it was a little bit maybe too far for her.
Really?
But he was, yeah. I like it, I still think he's brilliant.
Oh.
Right, so what's his dad, the goose? What's his name, you know? You got Jack Black, Jackie Chan, James Hong.
Yeah, that's him.
Now, I recognise him from friggin' Balls of Steel.
Yeah, but he makes an appearance in R.I.P.D.
And also in Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, it's Lopan.
Yeah, well, now, I still say I was the last person on the planet, I think, to see Big Trouble in Little China. I don't know why I managed to miss it, but it's... Some guy at work was mentioning it, and I went back and watched it, and as the film went on, it got more and more unhinged. Is the best way to describe that film.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kurt Russell's a truck driver. Okay, he's doing the truck down an alley. Okay, now people are flying.
It's just one of them movies that...
It's right, I think I've said before, there's two moments that stand out for me. It's absolute brilliance. Sheer brilliance. The first one is when he goes backwards down the hill on the wheelchair.
To the well.
And manages to stop himself and wheel himself back on.
Yeah, now, he must have even needed some proper upper cardio for that.
Yeah. And the other one that always gets me was when he goes into the room, shoots upwards and knocks himself out with a lump of plaster off the ceiling.
Oh yeah.
Near the end, they go into, he's like shoots up in the air, shoots a bit of plaster off the roof, which hits him on the head, knocks him out.
Yeah.
Like, that's comedy done right.
Mm. Tell you something. I was so bloody glad I didn't book tickets to go see Shrek in bloody Carlisle.
Why?
Cancelled.
How come? Weather?
No, the Sun Centre shut, didn't it, in Carlisle because of rack.
Oh God. I
No.
said that. I said to a few people, I mean, the schools are the iceberg. I reckon we're going to get a lot of buildings.
There's a lot more. There's definitely a lot more buildings than just schools. Well, they say there's hospitals as well.
Yeah.
Well, at least the kind of the good thing is about well, FGH is some of it's not. Some of it will be concrete, but it's only the newer stuff. The older stuff is sandstone.
Aye.
But yeah, hospitals and
It's going to become a case where a lot of government buildings thrown up in the 60s
yeah,
are going to be made out of it because it was the quick, easy building material.
it's aerated concrete, isn't it?
Yeah. Which I don't know, I'm not a structural engineer, but something air-rated doesn't strike me as a great idea to begin with.
No,
Mate, if your sugar's ready, there's a great demand for it at the pizzeria right now.
unfortunately, no, it's not.
Oh, what a shame. Never
I
mind.
know. Makes me wonder why the fuck why sugar on a pizza?
I mean, it's obviously for the desserts.
Well, yeah, ice cream.
In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't some pizza recipes traditional out there that use a bit of sugar or something.
Maybe in the tomato sauce.
Yeah. Okay, where did I put my... Ah,
Did you put that?
I was looking for my fertilizer spreader, but it's actually currently in use, that's why I can't find it.
Yeah, I still haven't got one.
I can't borrow mine. It's in use.
I will get one. Eventually.
No, you won't.
Hopefully I can finish this freaking contract. I mean,
Well, that's
it was 80% done.
Hopefully you will, but I wasn't trying to, like, down on you, I just have heard this bug.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be so bad if you were doing cotton, you know, if you had a cotton field or whatever. You know, you had a cotton field and the cotton machine, you know, that wouldn't be so bad, but...
That's it, that's a lot of them contracts are like that, and it's like, once you've got the equipment to do baling contracts, once you've got all the equipment to do baling and wrapping it, baling contracts are easy money.
If they're worth.
Oh no, pretty much all of them are, because... And the other big beauty is, whenever you do a baling contract, the bales insta-ferment
Yeah.
to allow you to sell them.
I know you got one, did you?
Yeah, well... it's not exactly mine yet, but...
LTO?
That's the plan, Stan.
Yeah, again. Like,
It makes things easier, 'cause I can do away with the windrowing stage.
yeah.
That's the thing.
Well, yeah, maybe one of your least items, but it's one that you getting use out of and probably will.
Well, the thing is, like, most of my crops produce straw.
Yeah.
So I'm using it for that, I'm using it for...
Just obviously be careful if you do end up doing straw or grass.
bale sizes.
It will probably will chuck out a bale that
A
is
straw bale first.
bigger.
Yeah. Nah, that's no issue. I know about that.
Yeah, I know it happened to me. That's why I had the funny bale size. Because
Yeah.
I forgot that I'd used it previously on a contract. That's where it screwed me over. Still don't understand why I've got extra bales there that are like not.
No idea, mate. I wish I could give you a good answer on that, but you just broke it.
Hmm. Oh, you fucker.
What have you done?
99%. Sorry, guys. I don't like doing this.
I did know. Look, mate. I know about the bug. I know you're not bullshitting. All I would say is, in the interest of fairness, any extra money you make, you take back off.
I will do.
I'm not saying that to be nasty. I'm just because you probably would have got. Actually, no. Don't worry. You would have got the extra off a bail anyway. Because how much was left in the harvester?
Quite a bit. They
Yeah,
won't.
because it won't let you put out a bail that isn't full.
Hmm.
Like I say, I know about this bug. I've seen reports of it. So
Which is really annoying for contracts.
oh yeah.
There you
If it
go.
was your own machine, if it was your own fields, I suppose it was added into the next one. But
Yeah, it would have been if it had been my own machine. I'd have just kept it in my own field. I don't like doing that.
it's either that or you've just wasted an entire episode, which I don't particularly
No.
want you to be doing that unless you know other. Yeah, I don't want you to be doing that on a game bug.
Yeah.
I've said it before. If we do something stupid, we live with the consequences.
Yeah, if we do something stupid, we live with consequences, but
But if it's a game bug, then to me that's not.
that was a bit.
It's the same. It's the same token as the landmines in 7 Days to Die. I still stand by that was stupid game mechanics.
They are in the PC version, but they're a bit more easier to.
You know, and I get that's realistic, but to put them there and you have absolutely no way of countering them
Yeah,
is ridiculous.
you can now.
Ah, can you? They've added something. Right, well, when we played, they obviously didn't.
Yeah, but that's console version. It was a different port, and actually, it was under a different dev team. Please don't tell me I'm distributing this. I am. Crap. Where is that distributing it to?
What are you distributing?
Flower? Oh.
Have you
Sorry.
got?
Got it. I know where it's going.
You
Sorry.
must. We're going to your sugar. We're going to your donut factory.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because that's the one thing you've got that takes sugar.
And
Takes
then,
flour, sorry.
obviously any pig food I'm just getting rid of. Like selling it.
Yeah, I didn't realise I had my set to distribute, so my bakery's currently got fucking more flour than it's ever going to need. But it'll just work through it. It's one of them.
Yeah.
It's not like it's disappeared into the ether.
No, I was wondering where it. I was wondering where it was going, and then I was like, shit, yeah, I forgot. Yet again, last episode, it was set to. I'd set it to distribute, hadn't I?
You'll learn eventually, folks. No, he won't.
I know I fucking won't. Sugarcane is growing nicely. It'll be fun. If I'd have to, like I say, once sugarcane's done, it's done.
Yeah, you cut it and it regrows, doesn't it?
Yeah. So I'm quite happy about that. Have you got any equipment that I can buy that I actually want that would be quite useful right now? In other words, have you got a fertilizer spreader that I am looking for in the used vehicle market? And that answer would be no. Got fucking see, you got. I'm sure we always used to use the horses originally.
Probably did back in the day.
Horses used to be the go-to, I think. And then we ended up getting onto that.
I tend to use the pottingers a lot.
See,
Although on this, I tend to use. There's a modded, is it bogwart they're called or something like that?
don't know.
I think have we got it in this series? Did I put it into this series?
I've got a con.
Dan?
K HNU. How the?
No, we don't. We don't have it in this. A kern, you mean?
Yeah, I've got one of them.
That's not what it sounded like you said the first time, mate.
No, I didn't. I did not drop that.
But yeah, I've got one. It's quite strange because it's like the seed tank is behind all the planting gear, not in front of it.
Hmm.
But it's like quite a good working width. It only needs about 180 horsepower.
Is that a moddy up?
Yeah, I think it's by Giants, you know.
I'll have to have a look.
Remember rightly, it's done by Giant Software, so it's like it's a mod, but it's like an approved one.
Hmm.
I'll try and remember to fire your link when we.
I'll have a look.
But it's the one. Well, look on my Valley of the Old Farm series,
Yeah.
and you'll see it. It's the one I'm using on there.
So. Hmm. They also need a. That's a problem. Still need an FTS or no?
FTS.
I don't really need. Yeah, field service trailer. FST, I mean.
Alright. See, I don't, but I've got a fuel station next door.
Well, I don't do it. I've got the tank
I
on me.
kept meaning to put but we don't have the petrol one. We've had because on my single I have modified petrol pumps that I would just have put down at the store.
Yeah.
And at least there was one there.
But we don't have it.
We don't appear to have them on the server.
Because I don't have the mod.
They'll just I'll have to have a look. No, I'll have to have a look for.
As I say, I don't have the mod, so it's you that would have to sort that one out. Where the hell is it? I can't. I'm sat here looking in the bloody.
What are you looking for? What are you looking for?
Trying to find the bloody category for
For what?
Sprayy things field. But
Fertilizer spreaders or sprayers?
there they are. Found it.
Fucking hell.
What? You know.
Yeah, folks. I think his balls dropped as he said that. What?
May not be the fucking sharpest tool in the shed sometimes.
Not the sharpest.
I guess you heard the news, and I'm not actually dating the video. I'm surprised you didn't message me about it.
I have no idea fully what you're on about at this moment. I'll be honest with you.
Oh. Was it All Stars?
All Stars?
The lead singer?
Oh, Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth, I meant.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I did see that, yeah. Yeah, only he's 40s as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, I I didn't know. I expected a message from you, to be honest. And I forgot to message you about it.
I still have a problem. I still have a problem with Alexa set. So if I say intruders, it says, "What are you doing in my swamp?" and then plays All Star. It's genius.
And hopefully nobody had that. Hopefully nobody.
Nobody had one at that moment.
Hopefully nobody. It set anybody's Alexa off.
I do feel bad for anybody whose real life name is Alexa this day and age.
I mean, nobody's gonna call you Ziggy, are they?
Siri.
No, Ziggy.
Only for a massive Bowie fan.
Yeah. Well, Ziggy's the other Alexa name.
Is it? I don't know. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Ziggy's the other. That's the other wake-up name for Alexa.
Right.
Ziggy.
I know.
Mine's switched off, so I won't wake mine up.
Yeah, and I never set mine up. And plus, I'm on Google Assistant, so.
That's even worse.
I generally. Actually, I tell a lie. I've started using it more now because the newest vans we've got at work have Android Auto in them.
Android Auto's okay. I've got that in the car. It's hit and miss.
Actually, really, I find it really good. So you can just hit a button on the steering wheel and say navigate to wherever.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, no.
And it figures it out. You know, it just saves you messing about with the dashboard or anything.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I know that, but let's say sometimes it can. They just can be hit and miss at times with it.
Or you can say too, you know, play X on Spotify, and it will just automatically say you don't have to even sort of look at your phone.
You can get a Google Assistant. If the Google Assistant knows your voice. Why is it Z to open cover with this?
Odd ones are, I'm not quite forgetting. Some are Z, some are N.
Yeah, no, it was the. Well, it was just brought up. I just never understood why this one was Z.
And you should know, Control Z changes you're working with.
Yeah, but if you press Z when highlighted on the track on your tractor, it puts your cover.
Oh right.
I mean, so the good thing is, I actually found out yesterday while I sat enjoying my McDonald's.
All the fast food retailers are available.
Yeah, I would have gone for Burger King, but with McDonald's, that one being 24 hours, I thought,
Yeah.
And I was getting a bit hungry, and definitely I was getting an absolute headache because of stress, because of the panic and everything, just stressing. No, my sister turned around and said to me, she goes, well, because we got talked about, but obviously Shrek, when we go see Shrek in Blackpool and stuff. And she said to me, she goes, have you got your train ticket sorted for that yet? And I went, no. And she goes, well, you won't need to, because you can take the car. So I might as well just take the car and it's easy.
To be honest, I'd still do the cost, because by the time you've put fuel in and parked, it could still be cheaper and less stress just to train.
With it being that close to Christmas.
You know, maybe I'm being daft, but it's just, I've found it in the past, like...
Yeah, no, but with it being that, obviously, that getting that close to Christmas...
You know, like I say, when me and I went to Edinburgh, it was 32 quid return for the pair of us on the train.
Yeah, no, but...
I couldn't drive, I'd burn more diesel than that.
Well, you've got a hard right foot, what'd you expect?
Well, no, my car would anyway, in that distance. But that's before you've parked.
It depends on how you drive, though. That's the thing. It does depend on how you drive.
That kind of just to give you up them numbers. I'm afraid that a 2-litre large saloon will not do 100 to the gallon, no matter how gentle you are with the damn thing. There's limits.
We know that. But yeah, I know. But with it being that close to Christmas, I don't know how the weather's gonna do. What the weather's gonna do.
And as you've been burnt recently on that one.
Yeah. And the fact that if it does get a bit cold, I know where spots would like you to ice up, so to be careful of. Whereas if, you know, we happen to get snow in certain parts of the counties, shall we say, it will grind the fucking rail to a halt. And I'm not getting stuck in Blackpool. I don't mind the, you know, like I say, the car, it's not too much. It's not actually too much for her, for my sister's car. It's not a lot on fuel. You know, what's it going to cost me? 20, 25, 30 quid fuel. Probably, like, well, actually in saying that, it only cost me for Manchester and back was 20 quid and filled it. You know what I mean? Parking isn't going to be an issue because I don't mind doing the where I'm going to park. I don't mind the prices.
Fair enough.
It's reasonable. Plus, even if I park it there, then I know it's safer than...
Yeah.
Because I've just parked at the house hill. It's not that far from...
Fair enough.
And they've got reasonable rates. I mean, what? Even if I went down, you know, even if I go down with my sister, or, you know, go down with family down there for the day out or whatever, you know, 5 or 6 hours. I think last time it was something like 9 quid.
Aye, fair.
I'm not arguing at that. Whereas it's not like when I went to fucking Manchester. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, 6 quid for like 20 minutes.
Spinning fields. End up parking on an NCP.
Yeah.
It was like 13 quid something. But we were, I mean, when we went for Shrek, it was like 13.80. That wasn't bad. I mean, you know, the car park was decent enough, and well, I did get a bit of a discount off that because of NCP membership. I didn't think it was bad, but it was getting in and out of Manchester by car was awkward. So in the end, just ended up fucking routing it out, running back past Salford Uni, and out that way, past towards her dad's way and out, which was easy enough, and it was less hassle.
Well, once again, I slightly underestimated how many bales I get off this field. I'm gonna have a lot of wrapping to do.
Yeah. I mean, I know what's going to happen here.
What's that?
It'll be, obviously, next episode, by the time that comes around.
Aye.
Lots of betting, yeah? I've got 2 fields that are going to go, boom, we're done.
Once, yeah.
Possibility, maybe number 12 might go, boom, I'm done. You know. Please do, number 12, because that would be really handy. You're looking forward to Singapore, aren't you?
Yeah, I am actually. It'll be a good race. I actually don't mind the circuit. I know you're not a big fan of it, but
I'm not a big fan of it. I don't mind watching the racing.
the one thing we've not actually done the race there before the event, have we?
Unfortunately, no, we didn't.
Unless we try and sneak one in.
Well, we were supposed to have that penciled in tonight.
Yeah, and we're doing this.
I don't know.
One of them.
Don't know when we're going to fit one in.
No, I don't think we've got a gap, have we, now, the way things are?
But it's like I mean, I might, hopefully, be able to watch the live feed and somebody's on board.
I try and have two going at once.
Well, I might be able to see what the battle thing's like. Because you can do that, can't you?
Yeah.
And obviously with having, because it's either Sky Q or Sky Stream.
Yeah.
So, and I've got Sky Stream, so I can do it. I mean, before, obviously that's what I was going to say to you. Before, I don't know if you heard what I was watching before.
What the hell are you stuck on?
I'm not.
No, you, tractor.
I don't know, before we started tonight, I don't know if you heard what I was watching. I was watching the watch along of the old 1995 classic race.
Alright.
Because it had Crofty, Crofty, Brundle, Herbert, Damon Hill. And that was the year Schumacher won. It was Spa. That was the year Schumacher won from 16th on the grid. Hill got Did Hill get second? I think Hill got second. Yeah, Hill got second and Brundle got third.
Alright.
And it's just funny sort of watching it and then watching their faces as they see themselves. Brundle's not changed.
Yeah. That.
What are you doing?
I've found a book with my baler.
Hmm.
And it's definitely the first time. Basically, it's hitbox is remaining as if the arms are out, even when it's folded away.
What, is that the same bill that I've got?
Yeah, it's the class version. I don't know which one you've got.
I've got the New Holland.
But I know you've got the one with the biggest arms, haven't you? Whereas I think I've just got the standard.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, it seems to be that it's hitbox is looking like the arms are out all the time. So it's catching. It definitely didn't do this before. It wasn't doing it on the way down.
Maybe it's desync, like slight desync issue.
Possibly, I wonder. By the time I've reset it, I might as well just give it back. Cause it's only rented. I can rent it. I want to use it. I'll give it back and I can re-rent another one.
I don't know why it would do that because it's normally okay.
I drove it down fine, so I can imagine it's.
That's what I mean.
I've no idea. slightly irritating, but there we go.
Usually them balers are alright. That's the thing.
That's the first time I've seen that problem.
I've never experienced that.
No, I haven't.
So, I can't really comment on that one either way. Am I gonna have enough time to bash out a quick contract? Probably not.
I was worrying what you were going to try and bash out then.
I mean, where the friggin' else field 86? I don't want to be. It's 82, 98.
It's way down near my stuff is 86.
How quick can I leave?
You've got just over an hour of game time.
It's not worth a lot. It's just what to do. I mean, I had a grass field there, but I had a grass field there. I'm not doing a lot with.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, car, get out of the way. You not see me? You know? I'm big and yellow, like a banana. You can't miss me.
He didn't miss you, that's the problem.
Technically, bananas actually aren't yellow.
Well, they're green and they go yellow.
Exactly.
So you're doing 86.
Yeah. Need to figure out where the hell I'm going to turn.
At the far end of my field. And follow that straight.
What, far end of 27?
Yeah.
There's a train. Guess where I'm unloading?
Train station.
Yeah.
Every contract goes to the train station, apart from that one you managed to find.
Yeah, apart from that cotton contract that went to the supermarket instead.
Yeah.
Missed bits there. Missed bits on that grass field.
Alright, I'll pick them up later. They don't rot away.
I know.
When I go past with a baler with the things on it, I'll get them all. It's worth I know that. It must have been like a pretty decent car. I'll probably buy one next time I need it and see what happens. I kind of the same boat as you. There's not really much point me starting like the next.
This is why I just quickly. I'm probably not going to be able to get this contract one, to be honest. But I want to make a slight exception that because of real lifetime, that we just push this.
We can push it till daylight gets.
Yeah, but I mean, basically,
Issue.
we just push it to the end of time
Yeah.
tonight.
We'll put it into this full day because I don't want to start cutting half days.
Well, we're not, though, are we?
Like I say, just push it. If darkness gets too much, we have to look over. But yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing with you.
And I'm making a roadblock.
We wouldn't expect anything less of you.
Never mind, I must Get this juiced up when I get back.
I had that with my New Holland as soon as it was flashing red. It's like, ooh, okay, yeah, you want feeding.
I've got enough at the moment.
Damn, I can't nip in there in the mid corner though, for these.
And I know that that's not possible to do.
Unfortunately.
You know how?
Go on.
Did a little experiment.
Well, you tried to go and take one of mine while
I wonder
you're on by yourself.
Well, I was technically curious. I wanted to know if I could actually just get in your tractor because you're not actually present. And it turns out that
I think it'll also depend on how. Are you down as a?
my down was warm.
Nah, I can't see on there. Because if you weren't in your farm and you were down as a contractor to me, then you might be able to.
Yeah, but
Obviously you weren't, yeah.
But when we go off, it keeps our permissions.
Yeah.
I've noticed, so yeah. Oh yeah, if you were a contractor to the person, then yes, you would be able to. But then, you know, that then causes a problem. Come back and miss the sheep. Because I know exactly what tractor would go missing on my farm.
I'm hurt and offended that you think that way.
I'd come back to a missing fent.
Why would you have got my own?
What, my 1050?
I've got my own fent.
No, my big fent.
I know you have, but I've also got my own fent.
I know you've got a fent. I saw it before.
Got a nice little 515.
When you came and said hello, big brother.
Aye.
Then I had the big trailer as well.
Because I literally had the slightly smaller version of everything you had on.
Well, you had the Roland, didn't you?
Yeah, but I had the 2-axle one, whereas you have the big 3-axle.
Oh, I do, don't I? And you know what? You know what's funny?
Go on.
This field, yes, I know we know it's 8 o'clock in game, but there's enough in this combine. It's like 50% in this combine there.
Mm.
There's enough there for me to unfold the header, drive the harvester with the header behind me to the train station to unload without having to drag a trailer down and use extra diesel. I've noticed my maintenance bar's not gone down a lot.
Yeah, because I've set that I've got that reduction mod on now, haven't we? So I think we're at 50% damage and 50% wear.
No, that's fine. I saw that my maintenance wasn't going down.
Yeah, just to like I say, just to allow us to run stuff with a few more hours on without the, because the game's penalty on that is, in my opinion, a little extreme.
It's just my fuel needs.
Oh yeah, we're burning that at normal rate.
Come on, train, hurry up. Move!
Move, train, get out the way.
Not that it's going dark either. I mean, have you started anything else?
Just basically continuing something of my own, what I'm doing, but it's something that can wait till next episode without a lot of difficulties. It's not going to cause me any issues that way. I don't mind pushing a little bit, because let's be honest here, the lighting's not bad for now.
No.
Luckily, because it's middle of summer, I know we're sort of bending the rules we set out at the beginning, but let's be honest, we always said those rules aren't absolute concrete.
Well, no, they're not concrete. It's just we don't. I mean, there's nothing stopping us.
The only reason that dark rule, that rule applies one time was simply because of darkness.
Is winter.
Yeah, because we said before,
I mean,
it does not make good video.
No, it doesn't. YouTube, I mean, like I said, I'm surprised. Like, Starfield come out as well as it did.
There's a lot of darkness in that game.
Well, you're in space. Why am I seeing like a massive chunk out of one of your fields?
Oh, if it's one bit, because we switched to, it's not a chunk, it's one bit that's not as grown. Because it was halfway through seeding when we passed the 9.
26.
Yeah.
Right, just be careful if you go anywhere near that field.
Why?
Well, top edge, I've had to leave. I've left my header there a minute.
I hope you're going to pay me rent for it.
It's not on the field, it's on the path. It's just because I've got to figure out how to get the pipe over to the unload spot. Yeah, the light drops quicker than you actually expect.
Tell me about it.
I just basically need to unload this combine, which I am currently doing, which is quite funny.
Watch the train come past now and just wallop your combine off the...
Yeah. It's not actually on the track, I'm actually sat on the path.
Yeah, but you probably still manage to just catch the pipe or something.
Wouldn't surprise me. Right, fold that up now. Is that contract being done? Contract. Hate it when you're trying to find the contract menu. Yeah. So I actually got money 1600 off the field. Just off the extra little bit of harvesting done.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised you didn't go down the cotton.
The initial outlay of getting there.
Well,
Do you get what I mean?
It's expensive machinery and all. Really.
That's what I'm saying. It's the initial outlay. Whereas to me, the method I've chosen is using a lot of stuff that's very default in game. So.
Very surprised you haven't gone down a sugar beet route.
Once again, maybe later. We've got plenty of time yet, mate.
Just don't do anything stupid. Wait, you can't do anything stupid unless you buy a big field like me. But you
says I've already done that.
Well, that's true. But honest to God, it paid the field.
Oh yeah.
Didn't pay the field fully, but it paid the field.
Yeah.
And has allowed me to get some kit. I haven't actually, and it allowed me to pay the loan off. Oh, yeah, it did. It allowed me to pay my loan off and all. Because I took that loan out, didn't I? To get that field. But practically, in just buying the field harvest, it literally
Yeah, pay for itself.
Yeah. Technically. I mean, I don't know how I managed to make the money, but I have.
Oh yeah, we'll see. Yeah, there's a bit to go between now and the end.
Oh, I know there is, and I've got a plan. Still got a plan.
I've still got plans. I've got various plans.
I know you've got various plans.
Think like McBain in the Simpsons movie. I was paid to lead, not to read.
Yeah. I shall be with you in a second. I just want to give this some juice and then
Yeah, no problem.
park this up. I mean, people will be like, well, you've not really done your farm up yet, have you? You've not really spent on sheds or...
Well, look at mine. Mine's not a lot, but the trouble is you don't make money on that. This contest is about making money, so stuff like that isn't really the priority. Maybe later on we'll do a bit of decorating, but the only rule was you had to have a farmhouse.
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming we both still do. I know I still do.
Oh, I've still got my caravan.
Yeah, that's the only rule we had. In terms of sheds and that, there's no...
And if you want to validate that, you can easily come over to my farm.
No, I'd have to come over. I can see on the minimap. I can see, if I look at the main map, I can see it.
Yeah. I originally going to do something stupid, but then I thought, no, I'm not going for the boss. I go for the caravan, because I always use the caravan. Caravan is always the go-to.
Yeah.
Don't know why I prefer the caravan thing over the houses.
Very cheap.
It's not the fact that it's cheap, it's just the fact that it takes up less space.
Yeah.
That's why I like it. And yeah, I know it's not functional inside, but you know, I know you can't go inside, but it's still...
That's what you needed to.
Yeah, it allows me a sleep point. Stuff like that. But anyways, we're going to end this one here. So, thank you for joining me and David. And obviously, thank you to David for joining me.
Pleasure as always. Thank you for having me.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the farm sim content, whether that be competitive multiplayer or the Valley.
The Valley of the Old Farm.
Yeah.
Or any other series, because say we have future ideas on the go, which will come clear in time.
Yeah. Obviously, you want to support the channel, you can do so by Patreon. There is also PayPal, and if you want to, obviously, you can join the Discord. Link for that is in the description. And yeah, so we'll see you in the next one. So until then,
Later, folks.
goodbye for now.